Hello everybody, I'm Mr. Lim and welcome back to the Legend of Dungeon, Legend Heroes. Can't remember what happened last time. It's been a few days since I've been playing this. No, let's try proper grammar. It's been a few days since I've played this. So I'm going to have to try and remember where we got to. Or what we're doing. I'm going to grab these apples quickly and just get on with the run because there's nothing up here that can actually help us. Remember the controls, yes. I did figure out though there is a help screen and it does mention that you can actually set quick keys. So I don't know how that relates to the controller, so I'm going to now see if I can set a quick key for this. How would I set a quick key for this? Or does it have to be keyboard and mouse? I don't know. So I will forget it and let's move on. I came down that face. Let's go in the doors and find out where we are. Bats can go away because they take a lot of damage off. Snakes don't take too much. I can usually do them in 2 shots. Got to remember is that a penguin? Where the hell did a penguin come from? Oh, you're facing the wrong way. Is there any way to not face the wrong way? Oh, I've just... Ooh, what did I do? Did I set that as something? Right, I found out that holding a button I can have 2. Can I do it with the directional pads? No, but I can have 2 things selected, so I'll have that and I'll have that. I don't think I'll ever be eating in +5 protection on the Nemesis of Protection, Nemesis, which is good, so I'm going to equip that. I'm going to have that set to there. No, go away. My own fault for messing about. And I'm going to have my... I'll have my apple set. I was going to put my lantern on, but I won't need that for another couple of floors. And when I do need it, I will adjust it accordingly. Now, a skeleton might break out of this because there is one inside of it. What I want is some long range. So if I can get another book of green smelly skull thingies. Did that just eat? That ate the penguin. Oops. Yeah, I knew I wouldn't get her out of that without getting hurt. Wait for them to breach the corner and then I'll slap them. I wonder if the Sphinx mask, go away, actually has any other benefit apart from just giving me some defense. Oh come on, this is taking too long. Right, so that's them. Level 2, let's charge up and get this done quickly. I should be able to kill these one shot. I don't like the fact that they can take 5 off per hit. That's annoying. I'd say it's my own fault. I need something with longer reach. Oh, I didn't see them there, so I walked into them twice. Got too distracted by the apple they dropped, which isn't good. So, you can actually pick the penguin up. It's a clumsy penguin of something. Let's have a look at said penguin. And now it says nimble, but I don't understand why. Penguin of power. Oh, it's +15. So that's +1. That's +15. So if I go with that, instead of having the protection, I can have attack. So this should do 15 more damage, which it does. I think the trouble with that is, or the benefit for me for that at the minute is, even though I have defense on, it doesn't seem to be doing much. So I think I can get away with not wearing it at the minute. I don't know what that did. I think that was a negative potion and it took away 1 attack. Oh no, that was my sword. I'm not sure. I actually took it by accident, so I can't really count that as a fair test, so we'll have to wait for next time. Grab me my coins, get rid of this bat. Wait for the snakes. Now I've been thinking, would it be better to actually, if you can take apples from the enemies, would it be better to farm up here until you get high enough level to survive the lower floors? Or would it be better just to go down to the lower floors? You'll have to excuse me, I am feeling a bit under the weather at the minute, so I will be coughing and spluttering. There's a goblin. It's the goblin taken care of. Slimes are the worst, because even the little slimes take a lot off you. And bats are annoying as well, because they take quite a bit off you. A bit too much, really. Lots of doors on this level. I wonder what we can find going this way. I'd like my axe that I had in one of the previous runs, just because it had a lot longer reach, so it was easier to attack. Or like I said, the Book of Skulls, I wouldn't mind that one, just as a long range, because then I will be able to farm apples. What's coming out? A bat. Yeah, I will be able to farm apples if I can get these skulls, because the snakes or anything that spawns from the door, that was awkward. Anything that spawns from the doors, yes, apples, will be able to be taken out by long range, and you should better just keep farming the enemies, like the apple that came out of the snake just then. Gotta be careful, these boxes don't have enemies in, because they do like to hide in there, like that sneaky little bugger. I'll try, I'm gonna say try and do this without getting hit. But that didn't work. Oh well, probably my fault. And these now are no longer equipped for my quick slot. I guess it doesn't matter at the minute. What does that do? Lights that up. Anything over here? No. Well, we'll ignore that. We came in through that door because it's all glowy red. And there's nowhere else to go. Okay. Let us keep moving. I should better kill most of this one shot, because I have the penguin of headness. We'll try out this door now. There's a box. Always like a good box. And a bat. Who opened the box for me. That's a lot of apples in reserve, which is really good news. Oh well, it's not actually that many apples. Not as many as I thought. But it'll do. Keep on moving over, take the slimes out. I'm not going to go back for the bat. I don't care about the little bit of experience you're going to get for them. Oh, I got a potion. I'm starting to realise what effects the potions actually have, or what the range of effects you can gain within the game. Oh, I got hit, but I'll accept it. The potion is lime green. Let's have a close look at the effects this will have. Is that just a confused potion? Yeah, I don't have control, so I think that's just a confused potion. It doesn't actually do anything too negative, especially if there's no enemies about. There's a bat, a goblin, and a trap I nearly walked into. That would have been dangerous. So I need that to stop. I can pick up a lime green potion. Let's see what this does. Right, so the lime green is confusion. So we don't want any more lime green potions. And then the last door, which also must lead to the exit, because it's all been quite circular so far. And 2 potions, a bat and a slime that's glowing. That's the bat gone. Question is, how do I get that potion up there? That seems pretty interesting on that ledge. Sticky green potion. Or is it sickly green potion? Sickly green potion does full health, so remember that. Sickly green, full health. Sparkling gold. It's a negative effect, I think, because I am puking rainbows. That I will have to leave. There is another door. I might have a look, see what's in here. Oh, it's definitely worth it. This will be a one-way door anyway, because there was only one other way into the exit. That didn't make sense in English, but let's carry on. 2 more doors here. Unless these switches that I'm doing, this one and the one before, well, there's still loads to do. We're to get that last potion. Right, all the apples have been taken up by the slimes. So it'll be in this slime. Oh, just die. That's a level, and what do I get for my trouble? Anything laying about on the ground? Milky white. Let's see if that puts up attack or defense. What's that? It did something, but I don't know what. Oh, there's a stairway up there. Doing quite a lot of damage now, 77 with this penguin on my head. Definitely a worthwhile penguin. We're doing pretty well for apples. They're doing, I still have 15 apples, so I'll leave it there. We will see. Oh, can't get up there yet. If we had bunny ears, we could get up there. Did I come in there, or was it? I don't think I came in there. I thought I came in over this one. Well, the doorways say no, so I will follow the doorways. Slime. Yes. It's really hard to gauge the distance on the slimes. Oh, it's snake. These aren't too hard, so I'm just gonna get in there and keep hitting. Doesn't do a lot of damage, these guys. Just spam a lot of snakes. Now, if you don't just get in there and attack, they do... Oh, what's that? They do keep spawning snakes at a rapid rate. So if you don't just run in, you can't actually kill them, because you can't kill the snakes fast enough and then kill them. And snakes themselves don't do a lot of damage, as you see. They only take 1 off, so it's easy enough to just run in. Work my way left instead then, because I ran away from the left. I walked into that, that's my fault. 20 apples, even though I took a beating, I can still get back to full health and have 10 apples left, so that's another 50 health in reserve, so that's pretty good. Snakes down, and even though I got hit a few times, that 1 apple I picked up compensated. Now we've got an aqua. Aqua does what? Is that full health as well? What's this? This is a snake, isn't it? Yes. The snakes aren't very good. I've got 2 snakes. I don't get it. Do they have different types of snake? Well, I'm going to get rid of them. Rusty orange. Negative, so don't have rusty orange. We are going to just proceed away. I don't know what's up there. Don't know what that could be. So we'll just carry on. Damn bat. Took 8 damage from that bat. Yep, been in here. Couldn't do anything over there. Might be a case of just leaving and going down to the next floor just because, well, you kind of get bored of the floors. And I'm actually... Stop pausing when you speak. I'm actually surprised at how long each floor actually takes in this game. You can spend a good 10 minutes going through a floor. That's if you're not rushing, because I could just go straight down to the next level, but if I did that, I'm going to hit some enemies I can't take out, and I will end up dying. Which is where I want my long-range skull launcher. And not the snake type. Oh, what's that? What is that? A crowbar of protection. This sword is a +1. The crowbar is +15. So, or is it +16? So don't need that, it's only a +1. And that is a +16. So I'll put that as my main equip. And I hope the range is a bit longer. If the range is longer, then... Oh, vampires. I think what happened last time is I left the vampires alone. And they left me alone. No, he's coming for me. This is not gonna go well. No, no, run, 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 run. Oh, that was so close. 5 health. Ay, 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 ay. I wonder why the vampires left me alone last time. +13 protection on the helmet, so... Does that mean that... Oh no, I didn't put it on. Does that mean I will take less damage from them damn vampires? Because that just basically drained everything I had. Even what I had in reserve, that was just silly. It's getting to the point where I might need to look up some advice. I don't want to see a guide, I want to try and do it myself, but it's just too damn hard. There's them vampires again. Is there certain enemies you're meant to avoid? Is there certain enemies which you're meant to farm up and kill? Am I even meant to be able to kill certain enemies? Because there were a time before where if you just... I left the vampires and they left me alone, so why now will they suddenly start attacking? All these questions. I'm leaving you, and I'm leaving you. Let's go. I'm just going to head down to the next floor because I've searched as far as I can. There's not that much here, to be honest. It's only a few rooms and one of them's full of knobs. So get the knobs and keep pushing down. Level 4, but I'm not confident because I've wasted all of my health and all of my apples on just a couple of vampires. What have we got? Skeletons I can put up with. 2 shots on a skeleton that only does 2 damage to me is worth it. I'm gonna go right and then left. We'll see what sort of weapons we can pick up on this run through. Try and remember I've got more reach because I've got a crowbar. And I might be able to claw some health back slowly. Dark Violet Potion. I don't know what this does. That's Sleeping Potion then. So, when we wake up, finally, have my 3 apples, take my helmet off. No, I'm putting my helmet back on, even though I don't think it does what I believe it does. Crowbar protection, it gives 5 protection as well as. That's interesting to know. So let's keep moving on. There is an apple. There's a trigger. 2 shots for them. The ghosts are one-shotted. Goblins are one-shotted. Zombies, they're the ones I need to be careful of. They take a lot off. Yep, still taking 18 off, which It was my fault again. I walked into him. I knew the dangers he posed. So let's see what this hat does. Doesn't seem to do much. So I will not bother with that. In fact, I'm going to get rid of that. You're going to die. I said you're going to die. It doesn't mean to hit me, does it? But you're going to get rid of that. I'm going to get rid of Mr. Penguin. I'm going to take the Milky White. I don't know what that did. And I don't think there's anywhere else to go in here, so I can just leave. There might be a switch on the floor somewhere to light this one up. Unless it's a switch somewhere else in the level. I still haven't worked out the puzzles. I don't think I'm gonna, to be honest. So I'm gonna end up looking up a guide, or at least a little bit of information or tips on how to get by. Because at the minute this is just ridiculous. Now I don't mean that in the game's fault, it just means that I don't know what the hell is that. I don't know the mechanics. I picked up a powder keg. What did that do? Am I meant to drop it once I light it? Let's see what happens if I do that. Rusty orange does nothing good. Ah, you hit it. That might have been a waste, but at least I learned something. You can get barrels. I suppose if you're attacking something really hard, like the vampires, it might work against them, or a large group of enemies. I think there's potential for it to work pretty well. The only reason I'm attacking the snakes is because I can get apples back from them. We might be up for a trip down to the next floor, or I could do a little bit of farming. But what's this? Fruschetta? That did... I don't know. Now, if I find the exit, I'm just going to leave, but I don't think I have yet. Don't want to stick about here for no reason. That's not the exit either. I don't think I've seen it yet, so that's strange. I've seen him a few times. Do 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 do. Zombie. Any exits this way? Nope. Any exits this way? No. And I've been in all the doors. This leads me back here. Try flipping that switch again. This turns that one off. But no way down from what I can see. This would be a point of skipping or cutting out the section. Yay, I got an apple. Shop. Now this is something new. Let us proceed with a flashlight. What is that? Oh, there's a big ass axe, a big ass hammer, and a big ass hammer. Ooh, I think I'll go for the hammer. Nimble ethereal warhammer. So this is plus 16, that is plus 60. I think now we are talking. I'm going to try this as well. Oh, I can't. I thought I could afford that. You can keep the spray paint of power. It tells me that I can't actually sell items either, so... Crowbar, get rid of. Keep that on number 1. Keep that on number 2. And that should be all I've got on me. Apart from my hat. I wouldn't mind checking out the Warhammer, which I might do. If I can get up to 315 on this level. No, 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 no. Hopefully I can. See, that's strange, you see, because I'd have thought I'd have been in there. And there's still one place I haven't been to. Which I believe was the third one in here. No. That is quite meaty, I'll give it that. But the thing is, where's the way down? Oh, I'm happy I got this. I might be able to take on them vampires on floor 2. Floor 3 I think it was. Come on, Skelly Bobs. It still got me. Even with my massive reach. That looks like another crowbar to me. Yeah, well he wasn't coming out, so I had to do something, which is why I was stupid enough to run in there. Hit that. Nope, missed that. Hit that. Yes. Crowbar is plus 15. Don't need that. I've got a plus 60 Warhammer. Yes. Got plus 1 to my passive. Oh no, plus 1 to defense from my Warhammer as well, which is awesome. I don't think there's anything else in here. Just lit the one torch, which is good. Come on, pop out. Pop out. Yes. With more range I should be able to build up some health without risking too much. Also fires pretty fast as well, and can hit multiple enemies. There's an apple, that's what I like to see, because I am very short on money. Short on health, and short on apples. In fact, I only had 1 apple, but I'm not complaining. 1's better than nothing. What just happened? Oh, you again. How are we gonna play this? We do risk death if we don't play it properly. So in other words, you're quite weak without your bats. And with your bats, run away. Is that how we're playing this? Can your bats die? Yes, they can. Unless you have to take out all the bats. Come on down. Which, if that's the case... Oh, this Warhammer's awesome for them. If I just spam Warhammer, I should... Whoa, what the hell was that? I think the vampire just realised he died. Oh yes. I'm feeling that pretty well. I could go back up and see what that axe is like, but to be honest, I'm enjoying the Warhammer. So vampires are no longer a problem. The key or trick to taking them out is to take out all of their bats, which can be a problem if you've just got your sword and low reach. But if you've got a big long Warhammer, just keep pounding away. And they do go down, which is awesome news. Right, that's that way. There's a door there. No door there. So there's only one direction to follow. That's not what I want. I want that. I don't know what that did. Oh, I didn't see you. I was looking at my stats. Oh no, that was silly. Second one was definitely my fault. It might be a short run then if I get attacked. I at least want to be able to take one bit of damage. So give me an apple or something. Right, so from that doorway we have two options. Both of which I've been in, so let's try again. Right, that's that. And this is where Pingu is. I'm not looking forward to this. I am going to die here. Even though I got me a badass hammer. What I really need is a potion. Where did you spawn from? A full health potion. No, I'm not even risking that. That hit you. What? I think you might need short range then to attack them. That's interesting mechanic there. See, I couldn't hit it with my warhammer, so I changed to my lantern just to give it a twat. But still, all this is for naught anyway, because I cannot find an exit. Does this game actually spawn levels without exits? It'd be interesting to know if this is a bug, or it's part of the random spawn mechanic, or there is actually a hidden door I have to find to proceed. I think I'm going to call this one done because I've been all around this floor and I cannot find a single exit anywhere. Now it might be me being stupid, but there must be somewhere to progress. I mean, if not, then what's the point? Can't find any switches either to light these. Come on, get up. So I'm going to let my run end here. It's been, well, to be honest, it's been a pain because I actually found out about the Warhammer and the shop in itself. So I guess that's one bonus to it, but to not actually be able to get any further. Let's get taken out by the shittest enemy in the game. Come on, Snake. Come on. Yeah, well, that's been me, Mr. Lim, killed by a snake level 4, only because I couldn't find level 5. I don't think we'd have lasted much longer anyway, because we were low on health, and just, it wasn't going very well. I definitely need to find a shop next time, so I can get my Warhammer back again. Also, wouldn't mind seeing some more ranged weapons. The crowbar, pretty cool. It added defense as well as attack, so that's always a bonus. So we'll see what happens in the next one. I've been Mr. Len, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time.